What is happening? Yeah. Friday night, got my brew on. Just heading up to Strikewater, actually. Have myself a little bit of the Mosaic Blonde. I'm sorry, Simon, buddy. Last bottle, I was supposed to give it to you, but I got thirsty, and yeah, I'll have to brew it again and get you some. I tried to get it to you earlier in the week, because I knew I would have tapped into it on the weekend. She gone. It's delicious. This one's with the 05. Lots going on in the world at the moment, Big Robb's world. Opening a brew pub. Yep, Nano Brewery Brew Pub. Details will be forthcoming in the near future. Got the equipment on the way, got the location all worked out, negotiated, going through the licensing process. We expect to be in business middle of March. So now, what I'm doing is I'm figuring out which one of my recipes which ones, plural, very improper grammar for all you British fellas over there, I'm sure they're just disgusted by that. Which ones, meaning which of my recipes I will be having on tap first. I think we're gonna have 8 of mine on first, and we're gonna use the old mash and boil as our pilot system. So before I get into the big barrel systems that we got coming, I will always brew it up on this bad boy first to see if it is a tasty little treat, tasty little nugget. So at the moment, I've already got one of my beers down. Of course, I'm gonna go with my stout because I did that one up, and round 2 was perfecto, nailed it, exactly the way I love a stout. So that bad boy's going on. This is round 2 on the Sierra Nevada. I've started using Brewer's Friend more. Last recipe didn't dry hop and it was a little too malty, and the reason for that was basically I did a 6.5 gallon into the fermenter. Use that recipe, which is really hard to do on this system considering she only goes to 7 gallons. Grain absorption, boil off rate, all that stuff just didn't work. So on Brewer's Friend, I've scaled down from the 6.5 to 5.5 into the fermenter. I'll probably come out with what, 5.2 finished product. So that reduced my grains from, me notes, 12 pounds down to 2 of the 2-row, and 12 ounces versus 14.5 of the Cristal 60. I believe that'll have, plus the correct amount of liquid is going to significantly diminish that malty flavor that I found was overpowering last time around. Other people loved it, but you know, is what it is. If I didn't love it, then we got to keep trying until I can actually say I love it. Hops, I'm actually keeping them the same because the reduction was ridiculous. Magnum was going from half an ounce down to 0.3. Is like, screw it. We'll hop the shit out of this bad boy. So I'm keeping the hops the same as the 6.5 gallon version. US 05's going into it like last time. 70-minute boil, 60-minute mash. We're mashing at 153 Fahrenheit. Strike 158. We'll do a mash out for 10 minutes at about 168-ish. I've calculated my grain absorption with this this amount. I figure it's about 0.06 gallons per pound of grain. So in this case, I would lose about 0.6 gallons. So that's all calculated out. I'm mashing in at 7.3 gallons. We're just gonna let her ride from there, boys and girls. That's what I got. So that was a pretty long spiel, but she's been a long 2 weeks, man, negotiating leases and finalizing equipment orders, and just crazy, man, to put that on top of a guy right at Christmas time. He's got 4 kids, trying to make that happen too. And ooh, I got a few more gray hairs this month, that's for sure. I got a great business partner, my man Chris O'Neill. He's my man. We got some cool things happening, so I'll be filling you guys in over the course of the next few months as this whole thing shapes up. Give you a tour of the old setup here soon, because we'll actually take possession probably sometime in January, early January. I'll take possession of the location, so that'll be fun. And anyway, back to the brew. When this hits strike temperature, I'll be mashing in. We'll be back for that.